Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Healing Path, and I'm coming from my indoor garden because I've talked to a few clients, and a lot of people are posting like they kind of want a way to sustain some healthy food, and I think this is a really good movement. There's some positives coming out of any challenge, and part of it is people are really taking an interest in growing their own food. Seed companies are backed up. They've actually a couple of the ones I buy from have closed down for a week to catch up with orders. This is normally a time to place your order anyway. But I want to talk about some things that you can do now that can give you food in just 2 weeks. So sprouts. The basic method of sprouting is you get a mason jar, and then you can buy these lids separately. They're just like this, and they have different sizes. And you buy the sprouting lid, and you can make jar sprouts in your jar. This is from Sprout People. Unfortunately, they're one of the companies that is backed up. But you can go to Home Depot. Look to see what's in this. This is clover, broccoli, garlic chives. I think radish sprouts are supposed to be pretty good. You can just go to Home Depot. They seem to not be selling out at this point. They were fully stocked the last time I was there. You can just buy the seed packets and just do this as well. So you don't need a special seed. Anything you can grow outside, you can do in the jar. It's usually a bit more economical. Something like this, a large bag, will cost you about $10, $15 depending on the sprouts that are in there. So you put just a couple tablespoons in the jar, and by the end of a week, you have a full jar of sprouts. And these are especially good in wraps and sandwiches are my favorite. Okay, then we'll talk about wheatgrass. So you need some wheat seed. Again, it's just, I like to use the terracotta pots. I have trays, but I like the look of having an indoor garden that's both functional and it feeds you. So this goes into my dining room area. And so this is a tray of wheatgrass that I just harvested and juiced yesterday. You can get 3 crops from it. Usually Mariano's will sell catgrass. Same exact thing. So you can totally buy some catgrass and either transplant it into a pot so you can get more use out of it, or you can buy some wheatgrass seeds or kits and things like that. You do need a special juicer to be able to juice this, though. You need a wheatgrass juicer. They have both a manual wheatgrass juicer or an electric one. So this one is wheatgrass. So this is very nutritious. Again, within 2 weeks, and look up how to grow it because it does have a couple of steps. Within 2 weeks, you can have juice, and one batch will last me about a month. Wheatgrass isn't my favorite though. If you like a lot of wheatgrass, you may want a tray. So here's another pot that I have, and all I have in there, the same thing with this one, this is coco peat. I buy a huge bag. It's big, and then it fills up this entire container when filled. Like, you add water, and it just expands. And then I just have some perlite in there. So that's all that's in my pots for these. And then I have these beet microgreens. And these are a quarter pound for $6. And I'm just going to take like a tablespoon, and maybe it's, 2 tablespoons. I am eyeing it. And then just kind of stir it around so that they're lightly covered. The cats are going crazy while we're doing this. And then that's it. And just water this. And then again, within 2 weeks, you're going to have something that you can eat and add to your salads. The microgreens I love for salads. I was really excited that Home Depot had microgreens. So this would do 1 whole tray. I did a half a tray. I did a half a tray of microgreens. Yes, the cat's adorable. On my fig tree, by the way. Attacking my fig tree. So this is, I don't even know what's in there. So this has broccoli, mizua, kale, and kohlrabi. So this is a really nice blend that I found for, I think, $2 to $3 at a Home Depot, Menards, Seeds of Change, great brand, organic. So you can do this. You could go to the store and get a tray. Now, you're going to want 2 trays. I have these little half trays that I got from the Sprout People. But you can get just 2 of these trays and cut slits in one. So it drains out. It doesn't get over sogged out. You want it to drain. So you can do that. That's why I love the terracotta, because then I know they're not going to get soggy because they smell if you let too much water sit in here. So then you can grow this, and this is a week old. I could start to harvest. Actually, these are the microgreens. These are the microgreens. So I could start to harvest these now if I want to, but I want them to get bigger. So I'm going to give them another week. And another week they're going to be perfect for my salads. Now this is lettuce. So again, just making baby greens, something that's ready within 2 weeks. These are a week old. I don't use a grow light on any of these. They just use the window boxes. So in another week, I'll have baby lettuce that I can clip and harvest. And I might leave a few behind. Like, you could just pick one of these up with the roots. That didn't have any roots. Oops. You gotta gently lift these from the soil, and you can transplant it into a pot to try and get a whole head. But yeah, again, this is baby lettuce, and this is something that's ready within 2 weeks. Not very many things that you can grow are going to be ready in that short of time. So something like sprouts, and of course very nutrient dense things. Like these are all different lettuces, but this is broccolis and kohlrabis and really nutritious greens to make salads with and to help sustain you. So that's good too. Another one that I don't grow all the time, because I find it a very challenging one to grow, are sunflower sprouts. You have to soak them, and they want worm castings, and they're just a little bit more, I grow them, but just not as often because they definitely require a little bit more of my time. But you can also get sunflower greens. Now, all I do, because all that's in there is nothing, there's no nutrients in this, with the coco peat and the perlite. So I just get some seaweed fertilizer. This is Neptune Harvest, but I've gotten many different brands. I'm putting a couple tablespoons, and then I'm just going to
do you want to show that one more time? I don't think we saw it, just in case.
So it's just a seaweed, and I'm just going to use that to water them. So this is the only fertilizer I use for this. I would say it's probably costing me...
And it smells like seaweed, everyone.
Between the fertilizers, the soil, and the seeds, it's probably costing me $25, less than $25 to do all of this. If you're also buying the pots and the trays, it might cost you closer to $40 or $50 for your first time. And then again, just maintaining it. But when you think about, going to buy baby greens or sprouts, you get a small container of sprouts for $5, you're definitely getting your money's worth. And again, I'm going to get way more than $25 worth of microgreens and baby lettuce from this. I'm going to get way more than 25 because I'll be able to pick it and get multiple harvests as well. So that's the other great thing about growing your own. So I just wanted to do a quick thing. People are wondering what they can do. They can grow their own. They want to, maybe they don't want to have to go to the stores often and things like that, but still want nutritious foods. Of course, sprouts are just great in general. So again, it only costs like $25 to $50 for a huge setup of lots of different food. And I can't wait to be able to eat all this. You can do succession growing, which means before one finishes, you can start a new one so that you don't have this 2-week gap like I always have. I wait till one ends and then I start the next one so I don't constantly have a harvest. But you could absolutely be set up in a way that you can start the next crop before one's done. And then you get all that succession, and you're constantly getting baby greens and lettuces and things like that. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and post in the comment below. And yeah, let me know what you think about my gardening series, because I love to garden. I love to get my hands in the soil, and I love to know where my food comes from. Like this guy is my fig, since the cat was playing with it, and there's sage right there. This is a fig, a Chicago fig, I believe. You can get these at Home Depot now. I planted it outside, and it just kept dying every winter. No matter what I tried, I tied it down, I put hay on it. So this year's its first year in a pot, and it's super happy. So I'll just put it outside in the pot, and it's got lots of new growth, and he's really happy in the house. So yeah, so this is a fig. So this is something else you could have in your house. You could have fruit. I'll have fruit this summer from this guy. So, okay, thanks for watching.